Think yung assignment mo, yung una, you are to show na subspace yung collection of triples whose
Ay.
first component cube is equal to the second component cube.
Nasa meron po kayang kopya ng original problem?
I think andito. Let me show it to you. Ano ko lang. Share screen. Dito pala sa kabila. Sorry. Yeah, that's the first one. Yan lang yung una.
Nasaan na ba? Messenger?
You mean sa Messenger? Papadala ko. Sige, sige. Let me see if I could screen share ba dito. I think I have sent it to you let me see if I can open it. Downloads.
Okay na po, meron. Wala pong meron.
Meron dyan. Sige, yan.
Yun. Blah, 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 the cube pa na. Okay.
Yan. Tama yan yung kanina pinakita mo.
Ay.
Yan, that's the, yun yung assignment. So, totoo ba yan na subgroup siya? Po, nakikita ko.
Check lang po yung properties ni zero vector tapusan for addition. Tapusan closure under scalar multiplication. Tapusan na ba?
All right. So yung first, you want to know kung ang zero vector would have that property. Zero cube, yung sa first component, is it equal to the zero cube of the second component? Which is obvious. Very, very obvious yan. So they're okay na yan. Ang addition yung medyo tricky. So ang question, if you will add dalawang vectors whose first and second component, its cube are equal, pero yung sum ba nun would have the same set. Anong proof mo? Pwede ko makita nga.
Yun lang ba?
Yung addition. Obvious ba siya? Kaagad?
A plus x equal.
Are we really sure na kasi yung assumption mo dyan, you said na if a cube is equal to b cube, so therefore a is equal to b, which is correct naman yon. Pero yung gusto mo siyang ang argument natin, say for example, AB, first two component, add mo say a sub 1 plus b sub 1 tapos
without making
a sub
this generalization po.
Walang ganon. Can you somehow do some sketch here? Ayan. So dapat it's equal to say a sub 1 plus x sub 1 para at least
we could have
B na lang. Sige.
Ano kasi na?
And then plus. Alright, tama.
What kind of statements or documents will process understood need to do? Someone this to such a case and substance case and
Mhm.
support from.
I think it's Y.
Ay, oo.
Alright, and alright. Ang sure tayo, ang first terms and the
Saka
last terms
second
are
last term,
equal.
opo. So, dapat
Ayan, okay. But anong argument mo that the second terms are respectively equal and the third terms are respectively equal?
oh, okay, dapat
Ah,
tatanggalan si pwede nga. Siguro kung multiply by 8, diba?
mhm.
Kung multiply by
Actually, pwede mo nang gamitin, Joshua, yung argument mo earlier. 'Di ba? If A cube is equal to B cube, so therefore,
maybe, pwede pa po yan. Pero parang medyo cheating.
kasi kung isipin mo, ang assumption, A cube is equal to B cube. And the cubing, it's actually a one-to-one correspondence. So meaning, unlike yung squaring kasi you will have two values, a positive and negative. Ang cubing, exactly kung anong sign ng isa is would be exactly the sign of the other. So therefore, A is equal to B and X is equal to Y.
May
Ano, mali pala.
squared lang po.
Tama ba yung term ko?
Opo.
Yeah, that's correct.
Kung multiply by AX, saka
Mhm.
max magiging X squared plus X squared plus third.
Mhm.
Tama, check ko lang po kung pwede bang without doing.
Sige, go. I think it's AX squared.
Opo. Multiply by AX.
May multiply mo. Okay. Mhm.
Multiply by B.
So again, balik ako sa sinulat mo diyan eh. 'Di ba you mentioned A cube is equal to B cube, therefore A is equal to B. Tama?
Opo.
Sorry, B ba 'yun? Tama. Yun yung sinulat mo. So therefore, you can use that
Wait lang po, ito yata po,
that
baka ito.
idea.
Baka ito po. I think it might
Sige
work.
nga. Sige. Pero remember dyan ha, hindi ka pa sure na equal yung dalawa na yan. You're still asking.
Opo. Ibababa na yan.
Mhm.
Good afternoon again. We will go back to the.
Mhm. So gusto mo talaga i-fit na lalabas siya na A cube, B cube, X cube, Y cube para may equality somehow.
O kaya pwede pong ma-extrapolate sana. So, wait lang. Siguro malalabas ba si X?
Mhm.
Mukhang pwede
Well, I'll
yata
give
po.
you...
Wait lang po. Parang may, there's a
Mhm.
hope yata po dito Diba?
Sige nga.
Tatanggalin po si
Sige,
X.
sige.
Tanggal ng isang X. Tapos ma-express po yung X as Y cube.
Mhm.
Tanggal ng isang tanggal Y.
So in other words, this particular stage, supervisor
Alright. Pero ang assumption dito, Joshua, ang cancellation mo, the variables are not equal to 0.
Ayun nga po wait lang po. Mukhang
Yun yung ano eh.
mag-ano na. Circle back.
Kasi whether may equality ka or inequalities, so every time when you are canceling, so ang assumption will always be the number are non-zero.
Kung actually tama to. Pero kasi nga lang it will hinge on the fact na equal dapat si A at B tsaka babalik talaga po dito. No other way, I
Yeah,
think.
oo.
Diba?
Kaya yun yung gagamitin mo. That's always possible because of the cubing, the property of a one-to-one correspondence. Because the
Opo.
cube function would always be a
Kung hindi
one-to-one
pala po cube
and
function, wala na.
onto function. Kung squaring yan, it's not possible. So magkakaproblema ka. Okay?
Wala po yung X.
Sige,
lang.
sige nga.
So the period where the physical concepts by the office or
Mhm. Okay.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, yun lang yung that's the argument na natitira na pwede
Yeah,
mong
tama.
gagamitin. Alright, sige. Second question tayo. Is the set of periodic functions.
Yan.
Alright, sige.
Kasi hindi ko naman sulat. Diba?
Sure.
sa time na
Sige.
to. So, tama. Ano dito, yung logic. May some, di ba po parang sa sine function yata? Di ba po sine plus
Mhm.
x plus 2 pi, same. So therefore, yung period po nito must be, yung shared period, kung may shared period po, dapat, wala ba? So let's say may dalawang function such that f plus x plus plus 1 plus f of x
Alright.
saka g. Dapat yung shared period po nila, dapat
Mhm.
p should satisfy both, can be both this one, p1 tsaka p2.
Mhm.
Dapat ito, both of them can be equal, they can be equal to p. Tapos gagana po
Yan.
na. So dapat
Actually, dapat they
integer
must of the
multiple.
same period. It must be of the same period. Yun ang importante.
Kailangan po na same, hindi naman po kailangan same period. Kung kumbaga kung ano po siya, kung pi siya, tapos ito 2 pi.
Mhm.
2 pi
Yeah,
yung
if it's a
greatest
multiple.
yung ano ba, dapat
Ah.
common multiples po siya. So anyway,
So how will you write it formally? Paano mo
hindi ko po alam.
ipapakita?
Ito lang yung best na wording po na isip ko. Anyway,
So
So,
itong una, number 1, may
Tama.
question. Periodic function ba ang zero function?
I think for any ano naman po yung number yan. Yes, zero of anything is zero.
Di ba zero of anything is zero? So
So it
therefore,
must be
if
about
you take the zero of any period, so it will still be zero. So pareho lang sila. So the original function of any value is equal to the zero of whatever period, kahit ilang period mo siya gagawin. Okay, clear? That's the first
yung
one.
abang. Ito pala yung ano yung, let's say A and B nga pa yung periods ng A yung period ng F, yung period.
Mhm.
So dapat kung meron po silang common multiple, then
Mhm.
therefore AN must equal to BM for some
Yeah,
integer
pwede.
ba? Di ba ba?
So it makes sense. Pwede siya.
Some integers M and N must satisfy this equation for there to exist a shared period na integer multiple of both. So pwede pong
Mhm.
ma-express yung stuff as this A over B equals M over N. So kung to prove existence of yung non-existence of this, kasi contradiction siguro po yung best na dito method. There must be such A over B that cannot possibly be equal to any M over N. And since M and N are integers, if
Mhm.
M and N should not exist for some A and B, it would suffice that kung if A and B do not exist, then the sum function would not be periodic. So anyway, to prove yung counter example, irrational dapat po si A over B.
Mhm.
Which means it cannot be possibly expressed as M over N for any integers M and N.
Mhm.
So yung best example, pi. So,
Alright.
meron na po
Sige.
tayong alam na yung period na talaga po is in terms of pi. So yung kung sin x period is 2 pi, tapos yung sin pi over pi x period is only 2. So A over B would be equal to 2 pi over 2 equals pi.
Mhm.
Since A over B is equal to pi cannot be expressed as any M over N for any integer. Hindi po siya rational.
Alright.
Therefore, A and B exist but P does not. Yung common supposed common period. So there is no common period. Therefore, yung function na to, sin x plus sin pi x, which definitely is non-periodic. That's
Alright.
hindi
Tama.
enough na po siya. Counter example.
Pero try to imagine na you are bringing together in one set functions na either you have that they have the same period or multiples of that period. Actually, kahit sabihin mo multiples of that period, it's the same collection pa rin yan eh. Meaning to say they belong in one period pa rin. Di ba, ibig sabihin ng multiples of the period, pabalik-balik lang siya on that same tawag dito, translate mo ang function, magiging parehong itsura niya pa rin over the particular period which you have defined it. Okay?
Yes, tama.
Alright, okay. So the third
3, 4,
one, ang
5.
pangatlo,
Let
pangatlo has
V1,
to
V2
do
be
with, ayan,
subspaces of V. Is the
that's
union of
right.
V1, V2 a subspace of the intersection of subspace of let there be a subspace. The intersection of all of them a subset.
Sige, so number 3 muna. So anong argument mo? Yes or no?
No. Take a
No.
vector 1, 0. Tapos
Mhm.
a vector 0, y. So dapat yung ano na yung bigger space po all R po na real numbers po na. So R
Mhm.
2 yung total na space po na. Yung sum po ng vectors na to is 1, 1.
Mhm.
Which is neither on the x-axis or y-axis. So addition closure phase.
Let me see. Kasi we are not looking at addition, union to. Union. So meaning to say, can you maybe ano lang, a simple collection. You have a union of you
Hindi
have
basta
V sub
po
1.
hindi basta po 1, 1 yung sum po na.
Oo, kasi hindi naman siya can you give me a subspace muna of V sub 1? Ang example mo.
Sample na ano ba?
Oo. Yung ano, kasi ang argument natin, you are to take the union of two subspaces of the same vector space. So you want to have a counterexample. Tama ka to say na it's no. Tama yan. It's no. And you want to produce a counterexample. Pero kasi ito parang it doesn't look like na yun ang magiging tamang counterexample eh. So
Kasi
anong
po
V sub 1 mo
pero
dito?
naman po yung sum nila is not inside this one. Yung yun yan.
Can you give me what is V sub 1? Saan siya magagaling?
Yung pala po yun. Yung pala yung ano nga, tama. Yung pala yung original intention ko pala.
Oo, yun. Gusto ko malaman kung anong V sub 1 at can you give me an
Let's say
element of V sub
x-axis po
1?
to. X-axis. Y-axis to.
Alright.
Kung 1, 0 nga po, tsaka 0, 1. Yung union nila dapat, yung union nila, and anything that falls on the x-axis and anything that falls on the y-axis. Kung one of their sums is equal to 1, 1, which does not lie on any of those, edi yung union po is not part nito. Yung ano na yung union, this not, yung sum nila is no longer part of the union. So how would it be a subspace? Ano po, kung yung sum nila does not lie on their own union.
Iniisip ko muna. So you want ito na lang. Ang subspace mo, try to imagine R2, di ba? R2.
Opo.
Buong ano to? A two-dimensional plane, buong Euclidean space na two-dimension. So if isang subspace mo, ang first coordinate ay puro x-axis, ang second coordinate niya 0, tama? That's your V sub 1. Yung V sub 2 mo naman, yung first coordinate 0, ang second coordinate mo is ang buong x-axis. So meaning, ang V sub 1 mo, ang coordinates niya, may number yung first and second coordinate 0, ang pangalawa 0 first coordinate, may number yung second coordinate. And if you wish to add any of, kuha ka ng galing sa V sub 1, galing ka sa V sub 2, take the union of the two, di ba? Then add them together, meron ba siya sa union? So you are correct to say wala doon siya sa union. Kasi dapat isa sa mga coordinates 0 eh. So labas niyan kung the only number lang naman na may 0 talaga 00 eh. Otherwise, magkakasum ka na non-zero of either of the coordinates. So that's a good that's a good visualization. Okay? How about
Diba?
number 2? Number 4 para, number 4.
Yun. So, yung intersection. So, dali pa yung intersection. Yung trivial subspace, zero vector, must be nandun siya kasi both of them have a clause.
Yes.
Anyway. So, kung yung both of them are subspace, yung both of the spaces are subspaces, then yung addition nila must belong to both nga po.
Can you write it? Gusto ko makita paano siya isulat. Say for example, let V sub say U sub 1, U sub 2 belong to the intersection. Yan. Let U sub 1, vector U sub 1, then U sub 2, comma U sub 2 belongs to the intersection. Alright. So gagawin mo, you will add these two. Di ba? Gagawin mo yan.
Tama.
By the way, anong definition nga ng an element belonging to the intersection? So it means that
It
use of
belongs to
one
both.
to both. Sige, can you write it down? Ay, sulat mo lang. Sulat mo siya. So medyo magpo-formalize tayo ng writing. Although it's quite redundant, pero okay lang naman. Yun lang ba? How about U sub 2? Does that belong to V
Both of
sub
them pala
1?
ba? Wait, both of them pala ba?
Sige, sulat mo na lang.
And, pero hindi po ako, I'm not restricted.
Aha. Sige, sige.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ayun. Alright, sige. So now, next goal mo, di ba, may tatlo ka. Ang isa, okay lang, 0 because both of them has zeros. So therefore, the 0 exists in the intersection.
Yes,
So
ako.
how about if you add them together? So is the sum what? Equal
Yes,
to
both of them belong kasi pa to either of yung yung either of the spaces. Kung
Alright.
part po sila ng same space naman eh, doesn't matter. Kung let's say ignore natin si V, dapat close siya under V1. Alone po.
Yes, okay.
Tapos close din
So,
siya under V2.
So can you write it down?
They must belong
Must be
to both
it
V1
must
and
be in V1 and V2. Okay, that's correct. So therefore, it belongs to the intersection. So yun lang. Yun yung magiging argument, ng flow ng argument mo.
Tama. Tapos yung naman,
Ayan.
yung scalar multiplication. Yes. Dapat kasi close nga po siya under
Alright.
both. For
Okay.
for that product.
Question. How will you write it down? Nag-iisang scalar or dalawang scalar?
Isa lang yata mo? Yes, tama.
Try to imagine. Say, ano bang scalar ginagamit natin? A?
A?
So A times or
Yeah,
alpha
tama.
times say V sub 1 belonging to the intersection. Paano ba siya isusulat? Yun yung gusto natin ni isusulat separately.
So, kung dalawa pang separate na constants.
Does that belong into two separate constants? So, paanong flow ng argument?
Huh? Tama. Ano kasi yung anak mo na ski?
Mhm.
There exists ish.
Mhm.
Eh, wala. Anyway. Yan. Tama.
Mhm.
Ay, tawag.
Ah.
Anyway. Wait lang ba? Let's say A1, alpha U1, a member of both V1 and V2 kasi close nga under thermal.
Yeah. Pero question, totoo ba yan?
Yes, kasi
Na
close po siya
they
under
belong to
both
both?
V1 and V2.
Yun ang gusto mo i-prove eh.
How do I know? Di ako sufficient na lang kasabihin na kumbaga it's close under V1. So therefore, it's a member of V1.
Joshua, balikan mo ano ang definition. 'Di ba tatlo 'yon, 'di ba? Na ipo-prove mo subspace siya. The zero vector must be there. The sum of any of the two vectors in the intersection must be there. And then finally, kuha ka ng isang scalar, kuha ka ng isang vector from the intersection. How sure are you when you multiply these two numbers together must be in that same intersection? Nagets mo? Meaning, meron kang scalar, say alpha. Tapos meron kang vector sa intersection. Ang tanong, if you multiply the scalar with a vector, how sure are you andun siya sa intersection? So how will you argue that?
It doesn't matter kasi okay, this is true. Pero is it inside the intersection po na?
Yes, yun yung ano natin.
Wait a minute. Yun po automatic yun. Kung let's say we know that it must be since U1 is a member of V1.
Mhm.
So therefore
Tapos,
it is a member of V1. Tapos pwede naman
tapos,
baba ulit.
sige, sulat mo nga, sulat mo.
Doesn't this imply po na it must be in the intersection? Member of
Yes, yun lang naman importante. Meaning, si U1 mo belongs to the two, to the intersection. Ang hindi lang natin alam, when you multiply now a scalar, so will that also belong to the intersection? But you were able to show, since V sub 1 and V sub 2 are subspaces respectively, so therefore, may common elements pa rin sila when you multiply the scalar. So yun lang naman ang gusto natin. So, it's the same argument ang gagawin mo sa, I think, number 5, di ba? Number 5, kung meron ka ng arbitrary intersection. Tingnan nga natin, ano yung argument mo sa arbitrary intersection. Ayun, yes, you're correct. Pero anong sabi mo dyan?
For
Number 5 na.
the whole intersections po na.
Yes.
Yes,
Kasi
yes.
yung
So,
kasi yung number 5 mo generalization na ng number 4.
yes. Anyway, yung ano dyan, yung logic mo dyan, let there be a group, ayun. May multiple subspaces, V1 hanggang Vn. Let's say VI, such that is the collection of V1, V, N
Mhm.
ng subspace ko na. All of them must contain the zero vector. Okay, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's 1. Okay na yan.
If two vectors
Pangalawa,
belong to this family, if two vectors belong to this family of subspaces, they're in every single subspace. Yes. Kasi
mhm.
ano, kung if let one
Belong to the
belong
intersection.
to VI, then therefore belongs to all of them.
Yeah,
And then
VJ, say
therefore,
for example.
then therefore all of them then therefore it must belong to the arbitrary intersection.
By the way, medyo may mali lang sa pagsusulat mo ng notation. Parang you're saying the vector u sub 1 belongs to the collection of vectors, of vector spaces
Aba,
or vector subspaces.
ano ba yung ano nan?
Parang ganito, say u sub 1, parang can I write it down here para ipakita ko paano
Sige
yung
po.
somehow some sort of a proof. Let me share my screen with you. Let me see. Screen, start broadcast. Sige, sa akin naman. Yes, mag-start po na ako dito. Alright. So, the proof, ano natin, dito ka lang isusulat. So, ito yung ipoprove natin. So, the number 1, okay lang yun. So, not number 1, letter A pala. Gawin ko letter A. Letter A, we are to show that 0 is in your intersection of U. Yun lang naman ang pinaka-importante dyan eh. But we know 0 is in all of your U's, di ba? Lahat-lahat na yan for all I. Since andun siya lahat-lahat because it's since U sub I is a subspace. So lahat ng mga subspaces may 0. So therefore, obviously, 0 must be in or in the intersection of U. So yun, okay lang yan. Pangalawa, so letter B, you are to show that if you take say small x na lang, x and y pala para hindi ano. If you consider x and y to be in the intersection of U, we need to show that x plus y must be in the intersection of U. Yun ang gusto natin papakita. But we know that x is an element of U sub I for all I in I, meaning lahat ng naka-index. Ganun din si y is on U sub I for all I in I. But we know if we will add these two, so ko na lang pala. So, kung i-add ko tong dalawa na yan, and they belong to all of the U sub I, so therefore the sum must be in all of the U sub I's. So hence, ang ibig sabihin dito, that x plus y must belong to the intersection of all of the U sub I's. Ayun. So that's the second one. And then lastly, yung pangatlo, dito ko na lang isusulat. Yeah. If you let, say, alpha to be your scalar, tapos kuha ka ng element, say gawin nating x in your intersection of u. But since alam natin, this is just x belonging to u sub I for all I in I. But again, si u sub I mo is a subspace. Kung i-multiply mo ang scalar mo to your vector, so it must belong to this same subspace. Kasi again, ang idea natin with this subspace, because it has the property of being a vector space. Thus, since lahat-lahat ng mga u sub i's mo, meron kang alpha x, so hence, it must be in the intersection
Okay.
of your u. So yun, that's it. So ito lang sasatisfy mong tatlo to indicate na totoo yan. So then, tama ka, this is yes, and this is no. So, may counterexample ka na kanina. You have mentioned earlier. Okay? So far in this assignment na binigay ko sa iyo, Joshua, do you have any questions?
Wala naman po.
All right. So sa ngayon, our next discussion, we will be talking about, again, babalik tayo sa vector space with an emphasis of understanding finite dimensional vector space. But actually, kahit hindi nga to finite dimensional, if we understand how we generate vector spaces based on a few elements. Hindi mo kailangan na marami kang vectors to really generate a whole vector space. Kailangan mo lang some sort of qualifications. Kailan ka ba makakapag-generate ng isang space? So dito na papasok yung concept ng spanning at then linear independence. So ito yung magiging discussion natin ngayong hapon. So these two important ideas would help you develop skills kung saan if you have some set of vectors, can you generate from this set of vectors a much bigger space. We call it a subspace. Then later, you can have more generation of these spaces kung medyo malalim-lalim na ang mga may encounter mo na spaces like Banach spaces, Hilbert spaces, LP spaces, so on and so forth, would come from this concept. So first, to understand these two concepts, kailangan natin maintindihan that you can form a linear combination of vectors. So in this case, let us assume meron kang vectors, let's call it say v sub 1, v sub 2, say up to v sub m, and then you are to generate a linear combination of these vectors with respect to some scalars, say a sub 1, a sub 2, up to a sub n. So meron kang expression like this. Ito. So you can see in the screen. But my question is, kung ang mga v sub 1, v sub 2, up to v sub n mo belong to V, anong masasabi mo to this linear combination? Diba sabi natin, if it's a subspace, it must satisfy, the zero is there, the sum of any two vectors must be in that same subspace, and the scalar multiple of that vector must belong to that subspace. So my question is, what if you have a finite sum of scalar multiples of these vectors? Saan siya mapupunta? Is it to a new subspace or to that same subspace or vector space kung saan sa galing? Tignan mo to. Tignan mo yan. Diba? We know that V sub 1 is in V. Tapos, if you take the multiple, scalar multiple niya, buong ito is in V. Buo niyan. Okay? Similarly, the same argument
Also for the
na
second
alam
one.
natin nasa V din yan ang scalar multiple ng V sub 2 and so on hanggang sa V sub M. Di ba? Lahat yan nasa V. So therefore, my question is, if I finitely add all of this, nasa V ba yan?
Since all of them, siguro yes. I would say
The
above.
answer, yan. That's correct. So meaning to say, elements of your V can be expressed as a linear combination of other vectors. So meaning, yun lang, isipin mo, any vector in your vector space V can always be expressed by a linear combination of other vectors that is also found in V. So that's the concept na kailangan natin intindihin kasi as we go on with our discussion in generating vector spaces from this few collection of vectors, we will understand further na ano ba yung minimum number of vectors to generate a said vector space. Kasi later, if we combine these two ideas, papasok na tayo sa concept ng basis of a vector space. So,
Alam ko po yan. Pero yung
ano yan?
vectors lang ba? Or vectors lang ba? Yung
Ayun,
basis ko na.
basis. Yun, take note. Papasok tayo yung concept of a basis later of a vector space because of these two expression. So let's start discussing, una nating part ng discussion, let's start with the span or spanning. Spanning set. Yan. Okay, let us define anong ibig sabihin ng span or spanning set. Define our definition. So mathematically, we write it this way. Ito yung ang definition ng tinatawag na span. So by expression, itong isusulat ko lang, span of V sub 1, V sub 2 up to V sub M is just the collection of linear combinations of V sub 1 up to V sub M, where A sub 1 up to A sub M are scalars. So in layman's term, ang ibig niya lang sabihin ng span ng ganitong mga vectors is just linear combinations of that vectors. Lahat ng mga possible linear combination, group them together as one set. So you will have a spanning set. Okay? Naintindihan?
Okay, aba.
Yun lang naman ibig sabihin. So question, ito yung question ko. Is this a subspace of V? So ang assumption lang kasi dito, where V sub 1, V up to V sub M belongs to a vector space. So, ang tanong, question, lalagay ko to question, if V sub 1, V up to V sub N belongs to a vector space, so yung linear combinations na ba to of V sub 1 up to V sub M, is this a subspace of V? Ayan ang tanong. Ayan. What do you think?
Touch that na.
Oh,
Alam ko natin na part siya ng yung kanina po, siguro yes.
ang alam natin, ito element siya ng vector space. Sure tayo dyan.
Yes,
So,
aba.
so kailangan natin ipoprove, ano nga yung kailangan natin to prove it is a subspace? So, tatlo, di ba?
Si ano
The
muna,
zero vector. Andon.
vector.
Ano pa?
Addition closure.
addition closure, tapos?
Scalar multiplication closure.
Yan, all right. So let's prove that. Actually, the whole theorem look like this. So sulat kong theorem. Theorem. So sabi natin, number one sa theorem natin is that the span of V sub 1 to V sub M is a subspace of V. Given that, sulat ko dito, let V sub 1 up to V sub M are element of a vector space V. Alright. May pangalawa to, may dugtong yan. This span, it is the smallest subspace of V containing V sub 1 up to small v sub n. Yun, may dalawa kang ipapakita ngayon. So, yung una muna para madali to. So, proof. So, we are to show that the span of v sub 1 up to v sub m is a subspace of V. So, ano nga yung first na ipapakita mo? That the zero vector must be there.
Yes, tama.
So the question, is the zero vector there?
Yes. Kasi kasama po siya sa lahat ng term.
So question, how will, di ba? So we are to show that the zero vector is in the span. Yan ang gusto natin ipapakita. So can you argue to me, how will I produce a zero vector sa span na to? Balikan natin definition ng span ha. Ang span is just a collection of linear combination. So, can you give me a linear combination that produces a zero?
Linear combination produces zero. Yung additive inverse.
Ano pa?
Puro zero yung term.
Puro lang zero term. Meaning, meron kang, di ba, combination ng V sub 1, V sub 2. Since we know 0, which is equal, 0 times V sub I is an element of V for all I from 1 to M. So meaning, if you add 0 V sub 1, 0 V sub 2, up to 0 V sub M, this is equal to what? Of course, 0. And we know this is just in V. So yun na, that's the first one. Second,
additive closure.
So kuha ka ng dalawang element sa span. Let's call this U and V, U and W na lang para may ibang letter. U and W in the span of V sub 1 up to V sub M. By definition of spanning, meaning si U mo, pwede mo siyang isulat as a linear combination of V sub 1 up to V sub M. So let's call it A sub 1, V sub 1, up to A sub M, V sub M. So similarly, ganun din si W, pwede mo isulat as a linear combination of V sub 1 up to V sub M. So pwede mo siyang isulat as B sub 1, V sub 1, up to B sub M, V sub M. So dito na, sabi mo, closure. So you add them together. Now, if you add together U plus W, ano magiging sum nito? Equal to, based on this, so ang labas niya magiging, obviously, A sub 1 plus B sub 1, V sub 1, and so on until A sub m plus B sub m and V sub m. Alright. So again, lahat ito are just scalars. Lahat yan, scalars yan. Hence, you have expressed that this is a linear combination. Di ba? Linear combination lang siya
Yes,
ng
apo.
mga vectors mo. Hence, madali na lang sabihin that the sum of U and W is in the span of this linear combination of V sub 1 to V sub m. Alright.
Okay, apo.
Lastly,
Scalar
ang pangatlo,
multiplication.
ang scalar multiple. So, kuha ka, kuha ka sa alpha is in F, then kuha ka ng U is in span of V sub 1 up to V sub m. Ayan. So therefore, gusto mong ipakita what is alpha times U equal to. But U, again, is a linear combination of V sub 1 up to V sub m. So pwede mo siyang isulat as A sub 1, V sub 1, up to A sub m, V sub m. But you can distribute alpha to each of this, alpha A sub 1, V sub 1, and so on until alpha A sub m, V sub m. But again, this is a scalar, this is a scalar, and scalar multiple lang, not scalar multiple, a linear combination lang ang U, alpha U mo ng V sub 1, V sub n. Hence, this is an element of the span of V sub 1 up to V sub m. So, yun.
Okay, apo.
Diba? So, satisfying these three conditions, thus,
It's subspace.
yes, that's correct. So, the span of V sub 1 up to V sub m is a subspace of V. You're correct. Pero ang tanong, may pangalawang statement tayo dito, number 2. Number 1 pa lang, proof of number 1 yan. Paano mo ipapakita na it is the smallest subspace containing yung lahat ng elements na yan? Ayan. So, ano tayo? Gagawin natin is this. Ayan. Itong gagawin natin. Number 2, proof of 2. Suppose lang natin, suppose V sub 1, small letter up to V sub m, are elements of V sub I, which is a subspace of V for all I in I. Lagyan ko lang yung index. Ang index, ang purpose lang naman, you're saying lahat-lahat ng mga V sub i's mo na ang laman niya ay V sub 1 up to V sub m. Alright? So that's the idea. Alright. Now, alam natin by number 1 earlier, sabi natin sa number 1, kung kukunin mo ang span ng V sub 1 up to V sub m, dapat subspace siya ng isang space that contains these elements. So therefore, ng subspace siya ng much higher sa kanya na vector space. In this case, V sub I. Kasi otherwise, malito yung number 1. Diba?
Okay,
Sabi lang
apo.
na natin sa number 1. It contains. Yan. Gets? Alright.
Yes, apo.
So now, but take note, this is for all I in I. So hence, ang tanong ko, kunin mo ang intersection ng mga V sub i's mo. Kunin mo lahat ng mga V sub i's mo
So dito lang
for
kapasok
all of the
pala yung
indices.
assignment. It makes better sense now.
Di ba na nakuha mo yung ginawan mong assignment number 5
Opo, may
na
point na
bakit
pala. May point pala po siya ngayon.
Alright. So therefore, this must also be within this. Alright. So ang tanong, bakit anong statement nga natin sa number 2 kanina? Yung span mo daw is the smallest subspace of V containing V sub 1 up to V sub n. Kasi the only smallest na makukuha mo is within the intersection. Kasi
Kaya
kukunin mo
nga po,
lahat ng mga
parang siya yung ano
intersection.
po, siya yung mathematically proven po to be yung ano po na yung bare minimum pala po na.
That's right. So I want you to take note every time may mga proof ka, may mga theorems ka na i-prove. Say for example, it is the smallest subspace. So hanapin mo ano ang mga subspaces above it. Kunin mo yung intersection. Dapat andun pa rin yan siya sa loob ng intersection for you to declare it is the smallest. Not necessarily subspace yun, ha. It can be like kung later, kung nagsastudy ka na ng topology or nagsasabi ka na ng algebra, like smallest sub-algebra, the same concept pa rin yung gagamitin mo. The idea is kukunin mo ang bawat smaller set must belong within that bigger set. Kunin mo yung intersection niya, ipapakita mo it's always there sa loob din. So yun yung ibig sabihin nito ng proof nito. Kaya really short lang niyan. So hence,
Aba.
we are done. Ayan. Okay. So any questions so far in this case?
Wala nga ba? Pero good yung ano po, kailan yung ano pa yung ganun pala pa yung standard proof.
Oh, kasi
Something sa smallest.
kasi sometimes when you do proof writing, parang gagayahin mo na anong ginawa previous. Like naalala mo yung proof by uniqueness or existence and uniqueness. So gagayahin mo lang yan. Paano mo masasabi na unique yun? Papakita mo may dalawa ka,
Dalawa po equal.
equal lang siya. Yan, it's the same idea din. So kung ganito mga klaseng statement of proof, sundin mo lang yung ganun na process.
Sige ba?
It's
Aba.
just like yung mathematical induction every time when you are to enumerate in terms of using the natural numbers. So you use mathematical induction to prove it kasi standard na siya. All right. So now let us write some definitions. Say, idadagdag ko lang dito some of the definitions we will be needing. So first, okay, number 1, the definition, if the span of V sub 1 up to V sub m is the whole vector space, then ang term na sinasabi natin, yung parang terminology, V sub 1 up to V sub m spans the whole vector space V. Meaning, every time may makikita kang ganitong symbol, ibig sabihin lang naman nun, all of the elements on your V can be expressed as a linear combination of V sub 1 to V sub m. Or in short, V sub 1 to V sub m spans V. Yun ang short, yung pinaka-shortcut na sabihin mo. Kasi yung haba is, try to imagine, sasabihin mo, the linear combination of V sub 1 to V sub m, all of the elements of V is a linear combination of V sub 1 to V sub n. You just simply say V sub 1 to V sub m spans V. Yun lang naman ang shortcut of saying it. Second na definition. Okay. A vector space. Kailan natin masasabi na finite dimensional or n-dimensional ang isang vector space is given their span. Magbibigay na siya ng idea. So a vector space is finite dimensional if some list of vectors in it spans the space. Ayun. At yun lang. Kailan mo ma-determine yung isang vector space is finitely dimensional or finite dimensional kung makakahanap ka ng finitely many na vectors that can span the whole space. Or for example,
Okay, that makes sense, Parang. Tama.
so halimbawa R2, R2, an example of a spanning collection of vector na kailangan mo, two-dimensional lang siya, di ba? Kailangan mo lang ng vectors 1, 0, and 0, 1. Bakit? Kasi di ba, if this is your two-dimensional vector space, ayan, tapos ito yung vector mo nga na 1, 0, at itong another vector mo na 0, 1, o ano ang say a sub 1 of 1, 0 plus a sub 2 of 0, 1, diba this is an element of R2, or in other words, you write this down as a sub 1, a sub 2. So meaning, ang itong expression na to, let me use a red one, itong expression na to, you can imagine this as lengthening or shortening yung x-axis. So, di ba ang A mo at ang B mo, A sub 1 mo is just a vector, a scalar. So, kung
Tama.
positive siya, haba siya. Kung negative siya, opposite side. If it's 0 to 1, mag-ano lang naman yan, magko-contract up to 0. So, ganun din yung A sub 2. So, in other words, these two vectors will span R2. Kaya, ang R2 natin, this is a two-dimensional vector space. So similarly, ganun din ang R3, an example of the vector that would span this, ito yon. Alright. Example lang yan. And not necessarily dapat ganito na klaseng mga vectors. May term, may mathematical term tawag dito. Bakit 100, 010, 001? Mga tawag dito mga canonical vectors that
Bakit ba?
would span. Meron
Canonical?
kasi
Parang sa Bible?
canonical. Oh, eto, canonical vectors.
Parang sa Bible po, why?
Standard, di ba yung term na canon, standard?
So
meron
parang
kang
ito
mga
yung
standard.
true?
Ayan, standard.
Okay.
Parang pinakamadaling isipin ng mga vectors that can span Euclidean space.
Pero hindi naman talaga sila yung ano, siya yung parang pinaka-trivial pero hindi naman trivial. Kumbaga.
Hindi naman. So in general, kung Rn to, n-dimensional vector space, you imagine this is spanned by 1, 0, 0. Basta lahat yan, n yan siya. Sunod, 0, 1, 0. So lahat ng mga placeholder mo yan, n, up to 0, 0, and so on up to 1. Ayan. So it's an example na bakit merong dimensions. Bakit we usually use the term dimension. So every time when you hear terms na dimension, so we are talking about minimally, ang pinakamaliit nun, a vector space. So vector space yan palagi yung may gumagamit na term na dimension. Alright?
Tapos sino pa po na una, yung math or yung physics?
Ang math kasi matagal na rin yan eh. Ang physics, physical laws. So normally, ang history kasi ng mathematics nung unang panahon, hindi pa ganun ka-abstract eh, di ba?
Yeah,
I mean, like you
do
always...
they know what a dimension means or yung physics po yung invent nun?
ang concept kasi ng dimension nag-umpisa yan kay René Descartes, 'di ba, when he invented
Yung Cartesian
analytical
one,
geometry.
true.
So when he and then later naging more abstract na ang mga ideas ng mathematics. And besides ang mga earlier mathematical concept, it's algebra, geometry, pero later na yung mga ideas of how about you generalize it to a much more bigger space. So, hinahanap muna nila yung physical meaning ng mga mathematical objects. Then later, kahit nga ang invention ng ng imaginary numbers. Kasi how would you invent a number that does not exist? So, anong purpose nun? So, later they discovered it makes calculation simpler rather than ang dami mong dadaanan ng mga calculations. Kahit nga sa physics, lumalabas yung mga imaginary numbers, but it does not have any meaning. Like mga equations like by Schrödinger, for example,
Pero wala,
and so on.
parang tool lang mo, no? Sort of.
Yes, all right. So that's one example of a vector space. Another one, pangatlong definition, isusulat ko dito. Let me write it number 3. Number 3 is, obvious na to a vector space is called infinite dimensional. Ito nakakatawa na definition to. If it's not finite dimensional.
So, that it?
Example. Example
Yun lang ba?
natin. Ang example ng infinite dimensional, sabihin natin R infinity. Ano yon? So, ano magiging itsura ng span yon? For now, ito yung magiging itsura niya. Kasi wala pa tayong formal definition nito kasi. Tignan mo, yung definition ng spanning natin earlier, it stops at finitely. Hindi tayo nag-infinite span dyan. Pero in fact, you can do it infinitely. So, halimbawa ng example dito, it's say 1, 0, 0, and so on, 0, and so on. Imagine that. Next, 0, 1, 0, and so on. Next, 0, 0, 0, and so on, 1, and so on, and so on. Ayan. Yan ang example ng infinite dimensional ng mga vector space. And later, we will have more examples on that. Say, for example, ito yung pinaka-madali siyang ma-imagine. You imagine, say, let me use the blue one. Let's say, P be a polynomial such that, let's name this polynomial as P of Z a sub 0 plus a sub 1 Z plus a sub 2 Z squared up to, say, a sub, I'll use M, Z raised to the M. Usually, yung notation na gagamitin natin, this is a polynomial of degree M. So meaning, ang highest power mo is M for it to be called, di ba? As the usual polynomial.
Aba.
So ang question ko, ito yung question ko. If I'll collect all polynomials, so sulat ko muna siya. Ayan. If I'll collect these all of the collection of polynomials such that P is a polynomial ano nga isusunod for of degree m for all m in the collection of natural numbers that include 0. Ayan. I-note ko lang dito, note this collection of this is just the set of natural numbers with 0. Ayan. So ang question ko, ano ang magsaspan sa by the way, ang una kong question pala, is this a vector space?
Yes.
Vector space ba yan? You said yes.
Opo.
Ayun. So question, what's the zero vector dito?
Yung ano na na.
Anong zero vector?
The one that will turn.
To 0. So ano yun?
Zero?
Tingnan mo polynomial. Kailan magiging
Easy.
zero polynomial yan?
Pagka A0.
That's
Kung
correct.
z
So lahat
equals 0
ng mga A
value.
mo, yan. Lahat yan 0. So therefore you will have the zero polynomials. Ayan. So that's right. So yes, may zero polynomial ka. Zero polynomial. Is the sum of two polynomials a polynomial?
I think so.
That's correct. So say, let's call it P of Z, a polynomial, plus another Q of Z, another polynomial. So therefore, this is also a polynomial. How about the scalar of a polynomial?
Also, yes.
That's correct. Magdadagdag lang ako ng papel.
Oh.
I'll add more paper. Ayun. Right. So, if you have a polynomial, again, P of Z, tapos magmumultiply ka ng scalar. So, ang labas nito, di ba, this is just scalar times A sub 0 plus A sub 1Z and up to A sub M Z raised to M. This is just equal to alpha A sub 0 plus lambda pala. Lambda A sub 1Z up to lambda A sub M Z raised to M. But all of these are just scalars, so therefore, this is also a polynomial. So my question is, ito ang question ko, ano ang mag-span ng polynomials na ito? Ano yon? Remember, ang polynomial mo is of degree M, pero for all M. So, lahat-lahat ng mga M. So, meaning what I'm talking about, so mag-umpisa ka sa 1, that's Z raised to 0, Z squared, up to ZM lang ba? You're done? Or more than that? Kasi, so tingnan mo, yan. Ito yung definition ng polynomial natin. Kasi vector space na siya eh. So sure na tayo, vector space yan. So kailangan mong tatanungin, how would you generate polynomials sa mga vectors na meron ka? And you know, this is a polynomial. This number is a polynomial. This number, this variable, sorry, hindi ko ma-erase. Erase ko na lang dito. Yan. Yan. This variable is also a polynomial. Ba't ayaw niya mag-erase? Weird. So, kailangan ko pang isulat. And so on. Will I stop there or up to m plus 1 pa yan? M plus 2? And so on.
Bayad ba siya?
Tingnan mo. Yan.
Such that,
Ito lang naman. Ito yung
of
yun.
degree M po na. Dapat M.
Pero sabi natin for all natural numbers, M. So pwede siyang up to M, pwede plus 1M, plus 2M, plus 3, and so on. So therefore, infinitely many. Ito. Pero there's a difference. Ito yung difference na ipapakita ko yung sabi natin kanina. Para maybe confusing siya. So anong itsura if you only span it up to degree M? Yan. How about hanggang degree M? Let's call this, tawagin natin, collection of polynomials up to degree M. So paano natin isusulat yan? These are polynomials such that P is a polynomial. Polynomial of at most degree degree M. So meaning, ang pinakamalaking degree niya lang is hanggang M lang. So anong ibig kong sabihin? So isulat ko ang halimbawa, an element of this polynomial. I'll just turn this to to red. Ay, ba't hindi na siya nag-e-erase? Weird. So, halimbawa, let's call this polynomial P of Z from A sub 0, A sub 1Z, up to A sub M minus 1Z, raised to M minus 1, up to A sub M, Z raised to M. So, meaning, pwede ito maging 0. That's a possibility. 0 yan. So, hanggang M minus 1 ka lang. Or, pwede rin na, pwede din na 0 ito. And then hanggang M minus 2 ka lang. Pero ang pinakamalaking polynomial degree mo is up to N. So, ito yung ibig sabihin ng collection na ito. Ayan. So, that's the difference of the two notations. So, take note kasi later, when we will have more examples, we will often use these expressions. So, gagamit tayo kung ito lang, script P of F, it's the collection of all polynomials of all degrees. So, therefore, it is spanned infinitely. Pero ito naman, kung finitely many lang na polynomials at most of degree M. Alright?
Baba.
Okay. So for now, Joshua, this will be the end of my discussion this afternoon. Hanggang spanning
Okay.
tayo ngayon. So next meeting, ang next concept na pag-aaralan natin. So we're done with the spanning. So next na pag-aaralan natin is linear independence. So kailan mo masasabi one vector is independent to another vector and vice versa? So take note of the word dependence. So meaning to say, a vector can be a linear combination of the other. So what if solely hindi siya linear combination of the other? So tawag doon independence. And then in the end, if you combine these two concepts, ang tawag dito, if these collections are linearly independent and at the same time it will span the whole vector space, ang tawag natin sa collection na yun or list of vectors, we will call them the basis of your vector space. So that will be our next discussion. Basis.
Napunta mo. Basis vectors.
Yan. So sulat ko dito, in-note ko na lang yan. No.
Sila ay I had, J hat, K hat.
V1, V2, 3, VM is a basis.
Wala na po mga I hat, mga gano'n po.
Ayun, tama. Ayan.
The
If
hatted
only if
vectors.
it is a span and they are linearly independent. Grammatically, medyo mali lang pagkakasulat ko dito. Kasi dapat list of vectors yan eh. Alright. So I'll send these notes sa iyo. So wala ako munang iiwan na something to work on. At the end na lang ng linear independence.
Okay,
Ang
pero
papagawa ko
parang
sa'yo.
medyo ano po yan, medyo ano po yan, tawag doon, the calm before the storm.
Ngayon. So far, do you have any questions so far, Joshua?
Wala naman po.
All right, so for now, let's end our class. So we'll meet naman next week. All right.
Okay po, thank you po,
So
thank you po.
ingat Joshua. Okay,
Thank you po,
bye.
bye-bye po.